American Today project, I put a poll on my Instagram and had people put in one word that they describe as America. Freedom, anxiety, equality, judgmental, internet, weed, religion, crappy school systems, rich, Trump, guns, crowded jails, big, hippies, Grand Canyon, fake, Hollywood, powerful, obesity, diverse, racist, selfish, beautiful, corrupt, dangerous, greedy, smart, monster, cartoon, Walmart, imperfect, commercial, expensive, heaven, oblivious, debt, science, cancer.
Being an American today is standing up for your country and realizing the freedoms that we have as a country, supporting the military that helped get us here and the past leaders that have gotten us to where we are and given us the rights that we have, and just in general realizing how good we have it and being there for other people and just overall competitive people. My family has embraced this Americanism in their own way. My dad was in the military, so he helped defend the freedom that we have, and I think as long as you are involved in your country and you realize what you have, then you're considered an American to an extent.
For so long, being an American meant making your own way. It meant that you were brave and that you worked your way to the top. It meant that if you came here and made a life for yourself, you were an American, regardless of your race, color, or citizenship. But now all that is changing. Now, to be an American, it means that you can hold your own. It means that you think of America first and America alone. And now, it is beginning to mean that you are white. If you ask 10 people what it is to be an American, they would all have different answers. But as time goes on and on, more of these people would have a part of race in their answer. Anyone who does not have light skin is at a risk to be racially profiled by the police, the TSA, and a whole slew of other people. And as more and more people are considering only Caucasians to be American, the answer to the question who is American is becoming more and more racially charged. The USA of today is slowly becoming the USA in the early 20th century. People are being judged based on their color. People are being imprisoned along the Mexican border, and their families are being split apart when their kids are being kept and rehomed, but their parents are being sent back to wherever they came from. I was born and have been raised in the United States of America my whole life, but that doesn't make me American. My parents stayed here in the USA to have a better life for me, but that does not make them American. To be American, you have to be white, and that is the sad end of it.
The pride of America is freedom, and the pride of freedom is life. Life and love and little moments of sorrow make up an eternity of existence, an eternity not fully understood if one is not free. Free to choose, free to believe, free to speak. The most terrifying feeling is the feeling that you are barred from feeling. The fear of lost emotion is gone, and you are free. Free to choose, free to believe, free to speak. I know I'm not the only one who's been bullied before. It stings, doesn't it? Someone looking you in the eye and telling you you're stupid or ugly or that your life is wrong. It hurts to get a knee in your gut, a fist to your face, a kick on your shins. Of course, the bully is free to choose, free to believe, free to speak, even free to cause pain. So let them have their false joy, but don't let them take your joy, because you are also free to choose, free to believe, free to speak. Free to quietly but firmly defend yourself, your belief, and your life with a strength beyond your own. Free to stand up, dust yourself off, and leave. Free, even, to hold your tongue and keep your hate hidden, to starve it until it whimpers in a corner and dissolves. Free to stay away from the cruelty. Free to choose a path separate from that path that leads to the same place that bully is standing right now, not quite sure where to look. That's who an American is today. The person who has every right to be bitter and to hurt others, who has every excuse, yet doesn't. Who simply smiles and shares jokes with the stars. Free to choose, free to believe, free to speak.
America today has different cultures tied into it. People from all over the world traveled here to build up America. The people who came to America is what made you and your family's culture. My family originated from Norway and later came to America. My family has many Norwegian traditions during holidays and family get-togethers. My great-grandpa is from Norway, and his traditions really do affect our family. It kind of makes my family unique in a way. The people you surround yourself also make America today. My friends for my softball team come from many different cultures. One girl is from Canada, and another is Native American. I'm constantly surrounded by people who come from different parts of the world. America is just so unique, and not many countries have that. We come from all over the world with our own beliefs, and that is what makes us unique.
I took a poll on my Instagram asking, in one word, describe what being American today looks like. The answers that I got were freedom, angry, boring, humility, here, by today's standards, white, and loving a country that doesn't always love you back. What I see as American today is an independent and diverse community in which people today are still discriminated against based on their gender or sexuality. In today's society, there are still many gender and religious barriers and stereotypes based on the clothes that someone wears, their skin color, the language that they speak, their accent, and even their social class. Even today, many people in our society are body shamed or shamed for talking in a language that isn't English. People of color are doubted very often for even the slightest behavioral mistake. Although not everyone is like this, many people still act this way, making me wonder if this is what we idealize in an American. It seems that an American today is a racist, sexist jerk who shames other people for how they look or talk. Not everyone is like this, but many people still behave like that, and I don't see any actions being taken to change this